Well, hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for the last week of October. We have the from October 27th to November 2nd. All right, I have the 12 cards in front of me from the overview video. I did say 12. So if you're just now returning from having not been here for a minute, let me explain what's going on. I have a brand new spread that I'm doing, and the overview is quite extensive because we're doing the 12 houses of the astrological chart, and we're using the tarot cards to explain where you are, what's blocking you, and what your solution is in each one of those houses. So it's rather extensive when we go deep. All right, so let's do that right now, okay? These are those cards that I was telling you about, and let's go ahead and add more cards. This deck is the MJ Cullinane Guardian of the Night. Really like this deck. It's great. And this round will be what's blocking you, and the third round will be your solution. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that. That'd be great. Every person matters and counts, and I appreciate every single one of you. Do let me know how these readings are working for you, if you like them, if you don't like them, if they're too long, if they're... Just give me some information. A little feedback never killed anybody. If these don't go over well, then I'll just change back, okay? It's not a big deal to me one way or the other. I just am excited to try something a little different and see what happens. And of course, your messages from my better angels and guides for this month are all about stepping up, being a part of. Embracing change is the big one for everybody. We are embracing the changes that are around us. We are indeed taking good care to watch our finances, but also stay organized, writing things down, embracing our families or creating a family if we don't already have one. We're doing all the things we need to do to create that symbiotic group, right? Excellent. Love that. Let us go ahead now and look at what we have going on in your very first house, or department, as I like to call them. This is the department of yourself. What is going on with you personally? We have the Strength card. You are growing. You are pushing yourself through some old tapes, old things, old messages that people told you that were a bunch of bunk. They weren't true, but you have to work through them. You know, when people tell you you're not worthy or that you're not capable or whatever, we have to learn that we are and then push through that, right? So you're in that place right now. You have a little something in the back of your head that's saying, what if? And what I remember, this old echo is in your noggin right now. It's not helpful. So you're having to grow through it. That is grow, G-R-O-W. You're growing through the process of releasing that echo, which is a bunch of junk, all right? The Ace of Cups. The gift of love in this situation is probably going to be a distraction from the growth. So when you realize this, I want you to, if you're in a relationship already, I want you to pay attention to the fact that you're growing. And instead of lashing out at your love, who's trying to give you some TLC when they see you fumbling through something, just kind of let them know, hey, I'm going to need a little space, okay? You want to push them off to one side because, of course, they could be a distraction. They could pull you aside. Hey, let's do something. Yeah. Here, let me cheer you up. It's like, I don't need cheering up. I need a minute to finish doing this growth thing, which is hard for people to understand, that people might embrace sitting in the muck because they want to learn about themselves and push forward. So it's very important for you to make that move, all right? And I'm saying that as I hold the chariot in my hand, right? The chariot here is this badger. And I want you to know that you can't stop a badger, okay? These guys will escape no matter where they go. So it's important for you to embrace the movement, the change in you. This is the change we're nurturing and growing and pushing forward in. And you're like, If you can just leave them a note saying, I love you very much, but I need a moment to push through some emotional cha-cha here. It's going to change me and make me better, but I need a minute, okay? It isn't you, it's me, all right? I know this is like still time when you were, last week you put off all your happy celebrations about yourself, and here you are still doing that. Interesting. But you're going to grow through it, and you're going to be awesome, okay? So let's talk about your money. So your money right now is the King of Cups. We are talking about an opportunity to have a gentleman who's very much so emotionally based, who's going to be paying attention to your finances and taking care of finances, or being a part of you making money at this time. This is going to be somebody who, when you talk to him, you want to use the words I feel to communicate with them. They will respond very well to that. That is their thing. That is their whole idea. So if you can stay in that mode, it will help tremendously, and it will keep things moving in the right direction, all right? Now we have the Moon card here, showing that your dreams and goals are going to be blocking you when you're dealing with this emotional guy, okay? So even whatever your goals are, he doesn't seem to have any interest in that. He just wants to know how you feel. So if you you could bypass some of this by sharing your dreams and goals by, I feel like I should do this, and I feel like I should do that. And he might be a little more receptive, all right? So the Knight of Wands is showing that standing up for your ideas is going to be important, all right? That is going to be your solution. So whatever your ideas are, even as he's trying to disregard your dreams and goals or whatever, like I said, use the I feel as a way to enter into that conversation and get what you need out of it, all right? Let's go ahead and talk about your communication, all right? The communication department for you is going to look like the Hermit. So, you're not doing a lot of communicating, right? We talked about this in the overview, that right now you're taking a day off. You're turning your phone off and saying, look, oh, that actually feeds right into what you're doing over here. In some area of your life, you're going to be doing a hermit mode. You're going to say, no, I don't want to talk about it right now. I need to pull back and do my own thing. The Eight of Swords, showing that you're stuck in your power. Being stuck in your power will stop you in your tracks. So I think that's what you're trying to do, is reclaim your power by doing this personal work, because you have to remember your worthiness before you can move forward, okay? So take a minute to do you. Don't let yourself be stuck in the I don't feel like I'm worthy zone. And know that when the Queen of Swords is here, showing that there is a very particular woman who's going to be pulling you out of this. At some point, she will show up and be like, I'm sorry, you can't be completely incommunicado because I have this, and this planned. And if you aren't communicating, I'm not going to get this done. And she's very particular about how she likes things done. So you're going to be really in a pickle with that, okay? Do your best and know that she's got your best interests at heart, okay? I don't feel like she's trying to over control or over dominate. She's just trying to make sure that the schedule is kept, all right? So don't be too mad at her. Just know that what's happening is going on like it is, all right? Now then, we are going to talk about the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is showing how, in the family department, there's a little uncomfortability going on. You're not really sure how to proceed. You've been given new information that's empowering, but it's got you nervous, okay? You're uncertain about how to proceed with this new information. This could be very good news about your family that is like, okay, so how do we proceed? Maybe somebody is going from having one kid to having two, right? So you're like, oh, whoa, okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. So it's empowering information, but it stops you in your tracks because you're nervous. All right, it's okay to be nervous about that. This isn't going to go very fast, so you have a time to adjust. All right, the Eight of Wands is blocking you. Trying to make things happen fast at this time will block you. So everything should slow right down as a solution to the whole situation, okay? Your response does not have to be immediate. And in fact, I stop. Just stop trying to make immediate notes and comments, okay? Because that's not going to be very helpful, all right? Now then, we are going to talk about the solution. The solution is right here. We have the Four of Pentacles. Your financial foundation being strong is going to be the solution to the situation, meaning that you can afford whatever this news is, okay? You just have to sort of adjust to it and know that you don't have to have it all right now. You can make a payment or here or there. You can make payments on whatever it is you need to make payments on. You are going to be fine. You just need to sort of wrap your head around it and accept it, and then not try and rush your response, because if you do, hey, we were talking about responding too fast. Haha, the hermit mode, communication. Doing hermit mode in communication will help you have a better response after you've taken it in, ruminated on it, and come up with a real answer, okay? Now then, the next department over is your passion department. The things that turn you on and make you happy and get you excited about having a hobby or having life is right here. We're talking about the King of Swords. You are in charge, and there is somebody in your group who is going to be the leader of your group. Maybe they know all about where you're headed. They are the guru within the group about this thing. They have the most experience, and they are indeed a little bit particular and very cautious. So they're trying to save your life in some way. So if they know the best path for cross-country skiing, because if you go the other way or you take that wild-ass route that you were thinking about, that you know about, but there's too many trees and things are crazy and makes the route difficult, and everybody in your group isn't at your level, so you have to work within the parameters of the entire group. This person knows what they're talking about, and they're being particular for a reason, so pay attention to what they're saying. It might be important. Nine of Wands. Standing your ground and holding firm about who you are will block you in this situation. So pushing really hard to do what you want to do is going to stop the party, okay? So kind of do some get along here, okay? If you want to go do the thing with your group, get along. Just do it. Maybe it'll be easier for you than it is for other people, and not much of a challenge, and that's okay. You might have an easier day. You might have to help the other people. Okay, so keep that in mind. And now the solution, of course, is the Page of Wands. New information about things that you care about, or new information about something you need to learn, is going to be helpful. There's, indeed, looks like what I'm getting is that this guy here might want you to learn how to do what he's doing, right? So he's going to have to teach you how to gauge your audience, figure out what's going on, and you standing up trying to make a big stink about how you want it done. It's like, no, wait. When you're dealing with a group, you got to check out who your weakest link is and go with them, right? Go at their pace. So he's trying to teach you how to do the guide situation within this realm, okay? So be a listener. Listen to what he has to say and learn what he's showing you, all right? Now then, this card here is talking about that work department, all right? And we have the Three of Pentacles, new information about ways and means to move forward in your job situation, ways to make more money in that area. So it's just information that's being floated in your direction. It hasn't been a guarantee of you taking the job, but they're thinking about you, okay? This card here is talking about the Four of Cups. And this is the area where you're blocked, the foundation of your heart. it could be that this information just isn't, it's like, maybe it's information that comes your way, but it's not something that feeds your personal passion, and what you really want to do isn't that. And so what you really want to do is looking at this opportunity and going, meh, maybe not for me. So you're having an interesting reaction to this. So you might block this information or block this opportunity for yourself because your heart's not in it. You're not caring about that situation at all. But yeah, the Eight of Pentacles shows me you're going to work your butt off anyway. So you can either work your butt off. Well, it shows that you're going to commit to working regardless of this information, and that's good. All right? So you're going to keep working. That's good news in the work department. Excellent. And let's look at your health. All right? If this is for you and you're no longer working and you're wanting to know about your health, new information is coming to you about how you might be able to afford certain things. Certain things you find bargains on different medicines or whatever that you need to be involved in. So keep your eyes out for that. Coupon places or new apps that will help you save more money. What you really want is to have a strong heart, and your heart is still blocking you from moving forward in a situation, all right? So whatever your heart's desire is, I think your heart's desire is not to need any of these pills at all. So even though don't get stubborn about the situation. This is, I feel like you being stubborn about the fact that you don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. Okay, so this could even be a new workout routine or new other stuff you have to do to take care of yourself, and you're just like, I don't want to do it. My heart isn't in this. I don't want to do this. And so you're going to block yourself from possible good health because you don't want to do it. Try to get with it, okay? Because there's a lot of work to do. You're going to be able to get the work done and achieve your goals if you'll just jump into the bag, okay? I want you to jump into it and get on with it. It's going to be important for you to definitely take care of this, okay? Excellent. It will help your health. Yay. Now then, we're going to talk about relationships and marriages and things like that. We have the Three of Cups. Huzzah. There's a party. You're finally going to enjoy yourself a little bit. I really like that for you. I want you to get into it and appreciate it. Don't block yourself from having this happen. Six of Cups. Wanting to share from your heart will block the joy. All right, so schedule another day to have the heart-to-heart you want to have with somebody. You want to sit down and have tea with somebody and, oh, I want to share my feelings. Yeah, do it another day, okay? Stay at the party. Have a good time, okay? Now then, yep, there will be the completion of a cycle. If you can just stay at the party and have a good time, there will be the completion of the cycle. You're finishing a year of your life. Ta-da! This is your birthday party, okay? You're having a birthday party. Nice. We want you to have the birthday party. We want you to celebrate yourself. And it's good. We'll talk about your birthdays again next month too. But right now, this is a genuine birthday party, all about you. Your partner wants to celebrate you. Enjoy yourself. If you have a serious heart-to-heart you want to have, schedule it for later, all right? Complete the cycle. Yay! Huzzah! And happy birthday. All right? Now then, we're going to talk about death and release. The things you need to let go of at this time. This is the Queen of Pentacles, showing that concern over how much things cost is going to stop you from having a good time right now. So we want you to release your need for a bargain right now, at least as far as it goes when you're receiving, because you're at a party, you're having a party, so you might be stopping yourself from, oh my God, I can't believe you spent so much on me. Oh no. Hey, you're worth it, Scorpio. You are worth it. So enjoy that. It's a good thing, not a bad thing, all right? And we have the Five of Swords showing what's blocking you is going to be trying to control the thing, take your power back in the situation. So we want you to release control. We want you to release, release everything here. Everything here's got to go. So instead of, I don't see worrying about the cost of it, trying to be in control of it, it's going to be a problem. And indeed, the end result, the solution at the end of letting go of control and the worth of it is a marriage of ideas. You're going to be feeling loved and supported and appreciated. There will be a mind meld, and you'll be like, oh my God, I can totally use this thing. It's going to be so awesome. Perfect. Whatever you're receiving is going to be something that's going to be useful to you. You probably don't much care for frivolous gifts, so you like the ones that are useful and potentially helpful to what you're working on. And what you're receiving is well worth it and definitely going to be useful. So congratulations. Love that for you. Happy birthday. Let's talk now about the movement department. We have the Ten of Wands showing you you're going to be able to take your ideas and move forward. Bum, bum, bum. I think the gift you're receiving is going to help you do that. Very nice. Good job. Now then, yeah, isn't it funny how death and release has turned into a receiving because you let go of other things like control and your point of view on how much things cost. Nice. So the Ten of Swords, being the boss of the situation is going to block you from moving forward. So you may have somebody else who's in charge of you in this situation. You share your ideas, somebody else is in charge of everything else. This could be writing a book. You bring the creativity, somebody else does the editing and all that other stuff. Yay. Knight of Swords is here showing that, yes, fighting for your ideas is fighting for your power is your solution, but you're not going to be in charge. You don't want to be totally in power. You just want a little bit more power. It's like, oh, but I really want to do this one. I want to put in this one page or this one section, or I want to organize this book differently than I did the other ones. Yay. You do you, but definitely be aware that fighting for your power in that situation will help move you forward. Nice. Now then, we're going to talk about ambition, the thing that gets you up in the morning. What is getting me up? What am I working on? Huzzah! What's my cup of coffee? Jumping in, getting started, moving forward. Yay! We love it. We are not slowing ourselves down. We are pushing forward in all areas. We're jumping in with both feet. This is good news. Love that. You have the plan. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just get to go. The Ace of Wands. This is all about you having a great big idea, and that indeed is actually going to block you. Isn't that interesting? Watch this. Oh, nope, that's a spider. Yep. So we need to pay attention to the fact that we're not getting in our own way. Okay? So the big idea at this time is going to get in the way. So interesting, we were talking about fighting for control and carrying your eyes to move forward in some situation. You're jumping in with this big idea that's actually going to block you. Maybe worry about this part after you get to this part, right? Cool. So the Six of Pentacles is showing me that the money is okay. You're going to have enough money to take care of what you want and a little bit extra. So you aren't going to have a problem moving forward with what you're working on, financially anyway. You're going to be fine in that department. Knight of Wands, standing up, fighting for your ideas, having enough money, taking care of it. All right, so you're jumping right in. There's a lot of things that are talking to each other here. I really kind of like that myself. Now then, let's talk about the friends department. What's going on with your friends right now? You are, one more time, not having to work so hard. Last week you were organizing things and getting things together and da-da-da. Now it's all done. You're having a good time now. All the hard work is over. The plan is in place. Everything is going to happen. The King of Wands, somebody who's very down to earth and easygoing, may stand in the way of your party or whatever you're planning with your friends. Maybe he says, hey, could I come along? Like, oh crap, I didn't have room for one more. Ay, 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 ay. Or he's just saying, I need you to do da-da-da-da-da, and he's pulling you aside from what you want to do, okay? Be aware of that. Pay attention to what that is. And let's see. The Nine of Pentacles is showing me that you will have enough money to take care of everything. Your solution is that you'll have enough money to take care of every little thing that's happening out. oh, maybe this is the King of Wands. This is a down-to-earth fellow who's saying, I can't go. And you're like, we have enough money to cover you. You can jump out. He's going to try, and it will seem like a bump in the road, though. It'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. But you're going to have enough money to take care of what you need to take care of, and you don't have to worry about that. You can let him bow out, and don't let him block you from having a good time. Okay? Cool. I can't go to the concert after all. Okay. Now, these 3 cards are from the unknown department, which is talking about things that are unclear or perhaps cover many of the houses. So let's talk about this. We have the Sun. We have an opportunity to learn new things and step into a place of having more questions before we make big answers. I really like this for over here in your ambition department. I want you to have more questions in your friends department. Also, pretty much over here. Well, you're fine with the party, okay? But I definitely want you to have more questions and let go of all those things, right? Yay. But in the movement department, we want you to do those things there. Have fewer questions, maybe. Communication, yeah, you're taking care of yourself and being new, all right? That's good. Be new. Oh, right. We want to have more questions and be new right here instead of making big decisions. You have the opportunity to sabotage yourself in a bunch of these areas. Over here, and over here, and over here. I want you to not sabotage yourself, okay? Don't get so stuck that you don't allow for things like the money and the communication department. Remain flexible in some ways. Okay, don't sabotage yourself. Okay, cool. And of course, the end result in most of this and these areas and the unknown areas is the King of Pentacles. So if you can remain comfortable and confident with your finances, I've noticed in a couple of areas that your finances are actually fine, and that's where you can get to the place where you're like, okay, I can do what I need to do and what I want to do because my finances are okay. The family, we talked about it. We talked about it with work, with the ambition and friends and work. You're working your butt off and making your money, so you're good. So things are going pretty well in that direction, okay? So one more time, be confident in your finances and allow for things to be what they need to be, okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this card down there. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope that this new in-depth reading works well for you. Leave me a comment below if it doesn't jive with you or you really want me to go back to what I was doing before. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and check out last month. Just grab up one of those videos from last month for Scorpio and check it out and see what it feels like. And if you prefer this to that, great. Let me know in the comments. And if you prefer that to this, let me know in the comments. All right, I'm open to new information and I would love to hear from you, okay? I have a little tiny channel, so I will be the one responding personally, and I look forward to any information you share, all right? And if you don't all do it, then, or if more than a few of you don't do it, then we're gonna go based on just a couple of people, and that's not a good consensus, correct? All right, so like and subscribe if you haven't already, and do realize that every little person helps. Every single like and subscribe helps the algorithm, helps my channel grow a tiny bit, and I really appreciate every single one of you. I want you to see what's coming up for next week so that you will be better prepared. That is what I do here. I look forward to talking to you again next week when we do the November overview. All right? Thank you so much.